Welcome, and you're listening live in Edina, Minnesota, where today at the Bremar West Rink, the Edina Hornets are going to take on the team from Osseo Maple Grove. Both teams are 4-0 going into this tournament, and we're looking forward to a great hockey game today. The earlier game that was just played, Edina and Moundsview Irondale, it was a PeeWeeAA game. Edina won that game 5-3. So we're excited to see another one. Yesterday, Edina won in overtime against Chaska Chanhassen, and Osseo Maple Grove beat Wayzata of a score of 4-1. So these teams are both undefeated, as I said, and the referee's getting ready to drop the puck. And it's time, and it's Let's Play Hockey here in Edina, Minnesota. Puck's dropped. Tie for it, brought up by the defenseman and picked up by the Osceos, and they dump it in on here on the far side. And the Hornets round it. I'm used to the Hornets being in green and gold. They're wearing red, black, and white jerseys today. Osseo Maple Grove in their dark jerseys with red trim. Puck down on the far side, wrapped around up to the blue line. Puck brought to the near side here, try to dump it in, but it's pushed back up into the neutral zone. Now here come the Hornets. Then they got that taken away from them. Down on the corner, number 14 for Edina. Jackson Bison trying to get it out of there, but he gets the puck taken away. And here come Osseo. They dump it in on the far side, wrapped around the net, picked up by Williams, and Williams will bring it up, try to pass up the middle, almost picked off, but then smacked up into neutral ice and over the blue line, and the Osseo team will pick it up. And they'll bring it into neutral ice and try to dump it in. Picked up by the defenseman Williams again. Number 6 for the Osseo team. Trying to keep it in neutral ice as they battle back and forth. Now Osseo gains control of the puck. It's up to the red line, dumps it in, and it's chased in by two players. One from Edina and one from Osseo behind the net now. Edina gets it back out, but they just throw it to the defenseman, and he throws it right back in behind the net. Williams picks it up. Now Osseo, number 3, picks it up, and he's Zick. Zick trying to fight for it. Zick loses the puck behind the net behind Davis. Now Zick is back in there. Williams tried to get in there, and the Hornets try to break it out, dump it into neutral ice, picked up by Osseo Maple Grove, and they'll dump it back in. Almost a shot on net. That was wide to the far side. Now Edina just dumps it out of the zone, picked up and brought over, and picked off by Edina. Edina coming in on a 2-on-1, and they can't quite make it happen. Now Osseo picks up the puck. They're going to lose it. Well, he gains back control of it, and he gets checked off the puck, and here come the Hornets. Upside, here can't see his number. It's tucked inside his jersey. Just a little guy gets a shot on net, and we'll have our first whistle of the game. 12:45 in the first period here. Edina versus Osseo Maple Grove. And we're scoreless. Number 11 for Edina, Johnny DeVoe, will take the face-off for the Edina Hornets. Puck is dropped on the far side, or the near side, I guess, on the inside the corner there. Dumped out into neutral ice, picked up by Osseo. They dump it in here on the near side. Puck goes around the net. Here comes Hasselman. Hasselman almost loses the puck, but then picked up by the Hornets. Hornets try to throw it up the boards on the near side, and they tussle for it. Puck in the slot area. Osseo has it. Number 8 dumps it off to his defenseman. Now he slides it over to the other defenseman. Down in the corner, they're trying to set up a play as they try to do the cycle, but they lose the puck. Inside now, underneath, behind the net. Puck goes out to the defenseman. He slides it over here to the near side. Takes a shot on net. Almost in the net. Hit the pipe, and number 9 was there, and take another shot as the puck went out to the slot. Shot it wide. Picked up by Osseo. Dump back in the corner. Now they dump it around the far side. The Hornets too. That's picked up by number 7, the little guy. And he dumps it almost out of play, and it's picked up by number 21 from Edina, Dave Hatch. Hatch loses the puck, and Osseo has it. They get a shot on net, and number 1 in nets for Edina. Mesa Wartelman hangs on to it on the glove side. So, with a minute gone there at 11:35, we had some great action. 2 shots on net. That puck hit the pipe, and number 8 for Osseo Maple Grove. Just couldn't put it away. Justin Janicki. So we got a face-off here in the Hornets zone. Goes out to the defenseman. There's a shot deflected by traffic. Picked up by number 6, Ramsey. Ramsey will bring it up on the near side. Dumps it in. Goes around behind the goaltender, Weineke. Comes back over on the far side, kind of top of the circle out to the defenseman. The Hornets defenseman tries to dump it back in, but can't. It's lingering in the blue line. Now Edina gets it back down in the far end. On the far corner, fighting for the puck now. Edina gains control, dumps it to the defenseman high, lifts off a shot. He scores! He scores! Edina takes the lead 1-0. Number 4, I believe, Andrew Colby from Edina just put a high lifter, went over the goaltender's shoulder, and Edina is ahead 1-0 with exactly 11 minutes left in this period. So number 4, the defenseman, Andrew Colby, got the puck and just tried to basically dump it in, but it was on net, and what a good idea. So the face-off will continue at center ice. Edina slaps it over to the sideboards. As you hear the announcer, number 19 brings it down. Oh, he slides it across the slot. He can't find anybody. Now Osseo brings it up on the near side, trying to get out of the zone, but Edina's being stubborn and dumps it back in. That was number 15, Mark Lund. Edina now trying to control it. There's a mix-up down on the near side boards, kind of middle ice, top of the circle. Now the puck comes up in the neutral zone, picked up by the Hornets. Hornets dump it all the way down the ice, and we're going to have an icing call. Puck was dumped down by Edina's number 12, Charlie Lindberg. And we'll have a face-off down in the Hornets zone here on the near side circle, just to the left of the goaltender, Wartelman. Number 11 will take the face-off with number 19, I believe. No, that's number 9, Kyle Kukkonen for Osseo. And number 11, Johnny DeVoe, will take the face-off. And the whistle goes off. They're going to kick him out of the zone. So number 14 for the Osseo, Faber, will take the face-off with number 7, Pejos. And I hope I'm saying your names right. Forgive me. But this is the first time I've done a game in a long while. My name's Mike Ross live, and you're listening on EdinaTourney.com. Live stream. Picked up by number 9 in the corner. He gets it over to number 8. They're fighting behind the net right now. Osseo trying to set it up and hits it to the slot, but that's taken away by number 7 from Edina, even Pejos. And Pejos will bring it all the way down into the corner on the far side. He'll wrap it around, and it will be picked up by Osseo. Osseo tries to dump it up into the near zone, and he finds a man. He's in the high slot on the far side. Shoots. Can't find it. Oh, it's in the crease, and it's cleared by the defenseman from Edina, number 21, Hatch. Hatch gets it out of the zone, and Osseo will chase it. No icing. Picked up by number 10, Thomas, for Osseo. He'll try to get it back up the boards. Puck kind of loose just inside the blue line on the near side. Now gets into neutral ice. Edina loses the puck. Picked up by DeVoe. DeVoe loses it to center ice. Now picked up by number 14, Jackson Bisson. Bisson over to number 10, Williams. Williams loses the puck just inside the blue line. Now Osseo dumps it into neutral ice. Now to the far side defenseman, back over to the near side defenseman, Williams. He tries a center pass up into neutral ice. Osseo can't do anything with it, and now they dump it in the zone. Hornets dump it around here on the near side. Ramsey loses the puck in the slot, takes a shot, broken up by traffic. I believe that was number 13, Roll Reller, to miss the shot. Now the Hornets pick it up, going down the ice. Number 14, he loses the puck to number 11, Calvin Keeler. Now they're fighting for it at the top of the near side circle. Slides it over to the far side, over the blue line. Passed up now over the inside the Edina Hornets. A shot high. Waterman on the save. Edina wraps it out. Another shot on net, broken up by traffic. The defenseman keeps it in for Osseo. As they keep it in again, now Edina gets it out, but it's picked up by Osseo. They dump it in the near side. Wrapped around the net, picked up by number 5, Trying to read his name, Richardson. Richardson gets it into neutral ice. Controlled by Osseo now. They'll dump, he tried to dump it in, but it hit an Edina player over on the far bench. And it's 7:57 here in the first period. Edina leads 1-0, and you're listening live on EdinaTourney.com. The only score of the game scored by number 4, Andrew Colby. Face-off will be right on the red line on the right side. Osseo controls the face-off, taken in and dumped in by team captain number 14. I believe that's number 14. Number 14, Brock Faber. Faber fighting for the puck with Colby from the Hornets. 4 guys down there. Boost is down there, or Burst. Picked up by number 8 from Osseo, Janicki. Janicki can't keep it. Puck dribbling behind the net. The goaltender, Wardelman, can't handle it. Puck goes out into the high slot, and he dumps it back into the far corner. Now Osseo with control, trying to do the cycle, but it's picked up by number 15, Lund. Lund breaks it up. He falls on the puck. Now Osseo gains control back. He'll dump it. Now Lund picks it up from the Hornets. They're just going back and forth here. Now he's skating it, and the Osseo player loses it. Number 14 had an opportunity, and he couldn't make it happen. Faber gets it over to the far defenseman, winds up, takes a slap shot, and scores! Scores! I believe that was number 12, and we'll get the correct scoring, but that was Henry Nelson, I believe. As the puck squirted over on the far side, the other defenseman, who will get an assist, I'm sure, slid it over to Nelson. Nelson wound it up and hammered it by Wardelman. So we got a tie game, 1-1 here in Edina, Minnesota. And you're listening live on EdinaTourney.com. Face-off is controlled by... Okay, scratch that. That was number 9, Kyle Kukkonen, who scored that goal. It's hard to see some of these numbers, folks. They got their jerseys tucked in. We weren't allowed to do that kind of stuff back in my day, which was a long time ago. The Osseo zone now on the far side in the corner. Riding the player. Now they just back and forth. Now the puck gets delivered over up on, trying to get it out of the far corner. Battling back and forth now. Osseo gains control, tries to get it up center ice, does, but loses control. Picked up, slid over to Williams. Now slid up to number 21, and he fires a shot, and that goes wide to the right. Now there's a fight for the puck around the red line. Puck's going around. Now Osseo just dumps it in, and we're going to have an icing call. So again, to recap that scoring, is we got a tie score, 1-1 with 6 minutes left here in the first period. The first goal scored by Andrew Colby, number 4 for Osseo, and then Edina ties it up, number 9, Kyle Kukkonen. Face-off will be in the far circle to the left of the goaltender for Osseo Maple Grove, Jack Weinecke. Now they switch the players. I can't see that far. I believe number 12 for Edina, Lindberg's in there. And the puck is controlled by Edina. They dump it in behind the net. And wrestling for it, number 6 from Edina falls on the puck. Ramsey, but he gets it out. And a shot by number 14, Bison, on goal, but no good. Puck is down in the far corner. And no one seems to be able to control the puck right now as we go back and forth. Now Osseo slides it up on the far boards, and here comes Maple Grove. Tries to get by the defenseman, picked up by number 16, Enriquez. Enriquez gets it up the boards to Ramsey. Ramsey tries to pass it up to Bison, but picked up by Osseo. Oh, what a move by number 14, Brock Faber. He got around the defenseman, but lost control of the puck. Now the puck is going all the way down the ice as Edina throws it. And we'll have an icing call, and it'll come all the way back down the ice. So an earlier action today, just like to remind you that Edina beat Mounds View Irondale in the PeeWeeAA game 5-3. The next game coming up here on EdinaTourney.com will be Edina Green 4-0 against Wyzetta 4-0, and that's a Bantam B1 game. Osseo with another chance to score. They're high in the slot. Another shot. He scores! Number 14 for Osseo Maple Grove. Put the puck in the upper neck, past Wartleman's shoulder, and that's Brock Faber, the team captain. So Brock Faber finally, with as many chances as he's had, puts the puck away and gives Osseo Maple Grove a lead at 4:55 of score 2-1. Quick face-offs here. They don't mess around. They score and then they go right to the face-off. And that face-off didn't last long as the puck was shot out of the crowd. So the face-off will be on the red line, just in front of the player's box over there. And the puck is controlled by the Edina Hornets, and then they lose control, and Osseo dumps it here in the near corner. Puck wrapped around the net behind Wartleman. Now there's a scrum in the corner. Trying to pick up the puck is, I can't quite read his number, but the puck comes into the high in the slot area. Number 8, Barn, number 8, and here come the Hornets. Number 7 winds up, takes a shot, goes wide to the right. Edina trying to gain control of the puck. Action happening fast here, and we got a save as the puck was kind of laying loose, and the goaltender, Jack Weinecke, falls on the puck with his glove side, and we'll have a face-off to his left on the far circle deep in the end from the broadcast booth here. Again, you're listening to EdinaAttorney.com. Mike Ross here with you. And we're ready for another face-off in the Osseo Maple Groves. 4-11, our score 2-1. Osseo ahead of the Edina Hornets. Puck comes up, and we got a breakaway on the near side. And he gives it, and he scores! Number 7 took it on the near side. Cade Westman scores for Osseo Maple Grove to make it 3-1. And are they excited? And the Edina Hornets team giving their goaltender Wartleman a little bit of encouragement. You know, it's not always the goaltender's fault when players lose the puck in mid-ice and then somebody gets lucky and they're in the right place at the right time, just as Nick Holbroom got lucky. And here we are back to the action, and we'll have an offsides call, I believe, or maybe that's an icing. Time of the goal is 10:59. And that was, I believe, Cade Westman scored that goal, but maybe I could be wrong. So here we are back to the action in the Hornets zone. Hornets gain control. That's number 17 sliding the puck up, Nathan Stone. Stone loses the puck. Osseo gains control, and here they come up on the near side again. Tries a tuck and roll move. Puck is dumped back into the near corner. That's the captain, number 14, Faber. No, number 8 picks it up for Osseo. He dumps it behind the net back to Faber. As they try to cycle the puck, number 14, Faber, still with the puck. Now he gets it dumped off to... Oh, there's Faber, gets a pass in front of the net, and a slot, and he can't get it past the netminder that time. Edina tries to clear it around the net. This time they do. Ramsey's there, but the defenseman pinches, and he keeps it in the zone. Now a number 8 for the Osseo team. He's trying to guide around, get it out of the zone, and Edina takes it away. But number 8, boy, is he a scrapper. Chris Kernan kept it in the zone, but Edina gained control, and they dump it into the Osseo zone. On the far side, or actually on the near side corner, skating it up now is Osseo. They dump it in the zone. That'll wrap around the net, and I think we'll have either, it will be an icing call. So 3:29 in Edina, Minnesota. Our score is 3-1. For the Osseo Maple Grove leads the Edina Hornets. Face-off will be on the right side of the goaltender, Weinecke. Puck's dropped, picked up by Osseo. They'll wrap it around to the far side. Picked up by number 15, Mark Lund for Edina. He tries to center it. Puck goes up in the air, now slid out to the defenseman. He takes a shot. That's blocked by traffic. Now picked up by the other point. Both teams going back and forth as Osseo gains control. Puck is loose coming across inside the zone of Edina. That's picked up by number 16, Enriquez. Enriquez gets it up to his wing, Lindbergh. Well, Lindbergh's that little guy I was talking about and couldn't see what his number was. He skates it all the way up the ice. He's on the far side. Tried to dump it around the net. Now picked up by Edina. Shot on net that hit the side of the net. Back in the slot. A shot. Save Weineke. Now there's all kinds of action in front of the net. Puck slides down to the far corner. And they're in there digging for it. Now the puck comes up on the near side of the boards. And it's sliding all the way down. They wave off the icing. That's picked up by Enriquez. And he just shoots it all the way up to the player trying to see his number again. Number 17, Nathan Stone. And he just tapped it into the goaltender, Weineke. And we're going to have a face-off. 1:33 left here in the first period. Osseo will change lines real quick here. Coaches for Osseo, head coach Curtis Janicki, assistant coach Christopher Drop. And the puck is controlled by Edina. They skated around the net. Now we try to pass, but it's picked up by Osseo. Osseo bringing it across their own blue line. And they'll dump it into the far side. That'll come around the net now. Faber will chase it in the corner with number 4, Colby. The puck goes into the slot. Faber, another shot. That goes off to the goaltender, Wardelman. Wardelman with 2 nice saves there. And Hatch will bring it up. Tries the center pass to number 7, Evan Pejos. Pejos dumps it in the corner. We're under 1 minute here in the first period in Edina, Minnesota, in this PeeWeeAA championship. Puck down and the far, I keep wanting to say the far side of the corner, but it's picked up by Edina. Thrown in the slot area. The Edina player couldn't pick it up. Now it's high on the blue line. That's fired in, but that's tipped to the corner by the Osseo player. Edina gained control, tried a shot across net. Now Osseo ices the puck, and we're going to have a face-off with 29 seconds left. Both teams will change now. And they're shaking it up here in Edina, Minnesota. I believe we're in the East Rink here at Braemar Arena. They got 3 rinks. Referee drops the puck. Puck's controlled by Osseo. They'll tried to wrap it around, but lost the puck. Picked up by number 14, Bison. Bison behind the net with the puck, getting beat up by the Osseo players. Actually, he gets knocked down, and now here comes Osseo with the puck. They slap it off the boards all the way down the ice, and nobody touches it, so we'll have another icing call. As the announcer plays a song by Rush, trying to get the players fired up here in Edina, Minnesota. 9.6 seconds left. 3-1. Edina would like to snap a goal here late in the first period to make it 3-2. Face off in the far circle. Osseo controls it. They're just trying to keep the puck into the boards and kill the clock here. Got about 4 or 5 players. The puck goes up. And that's the end of the first period here in Edina, Minnesota, where Osseo Maple Grove leads the Edina Hornets 3-1. And our next game, as a reminder, will be right after this game. It'll be Edina Green versus Wayzata. Again, both teams coming into that tournament 4-0. And we're recapping the scoring here as we got about 30 seconds before they start the second period. And other games going on today. In the earlier game, as I mentioned, Edina beat Mounds View Irondale 5-3. And we got a good game here. Edina certainly had a lot of chances. Osceola's probably had more chances on net. It seems that both teams in the first period were having a little problem controlling the puck. Some nice moves once in a while, but you know, in a championship game, sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get your groove on and find your talent. and get comfortable enough where you don't think about things and you just react and do what you're supposed to do. So the teams will switch ends. Wartleman will be down at the far end for Edina in the net. And for the Osseo Maple Grove team in the black jerseys, number 1, Chris Haneke will be in the net. The puck is dropped and we're underway here in Edina, Minnesota on EdinaTourney.com in the second period of action. Puck is in neutral ice. Nobody seems to be able to control it again, and we got an offsides call. Oh, boy. Oh, I thought somebody got a penalty. Apparently they just want to talk to somebody. As long as they're not calling my name, Mike Ross, to the penalty box, we're okay. Puck is down on the far side. Edina controls the puck, tries to wrap it around, brings it up, and he's skating it, gets it over to the far side. He can't quite handle the pass. Now Osseo tries to get it back up the boards, but they can't. It's slapped back in by the Edina Hornets. Vison gets it to the defenseman. The defenseman dumps it in, but Osseo picks it up, slaps it off the boards. And, that defenseman touched it, so they're going to wave off the icing. And the Hornets dump it into the zone, but the defenseman, number 5 for Osseo, will pick it up. Barbour will pick it up. He'll slide it over to number 10, Cole Thomas. Cole Thomas gets it up to neutral ice. And number 9 dumps it in, Kyle Kukkonen. Kukkonen's puck goes all the way into the far corner. Edina trying to get it out of the zone. Osseo trying to keep it in the zone. And now Edina gets it out, and we got a one-on-one here. The Edina player, number 19, Jackson Borst, tried to get it around the defenseman. He lost the puck out to the defenseman. That's broken up by number 9. Shot right into his pads, but he loses it, and Edina dumps it back into the zone. Osseo trying to get it out, but they can't get control of the puck, and Edina high on the blue line gets picked up. And Lund now fires a shot on Wartleman. Or not Wartleman, but Haneke. And he gets a blocker on that one. Puck scatters around. Neutral ice. Number 8, Chris Keeman for Osseo dumps it in. That wraps around the net. And now we're going to have Edina control the puck on the near side. Get it up to the boards. Tried to get it into center ice, but that was intercepted. Now Edina gets back control of it, and then they lose it right away. Osseo dumps it into neutral ice. Oh, he gets tripped. We're going to have a penalty. Not sure exactly what number that is, but I'm telling you what, he's going to the penalty box. I'm going to try to catch that number. It was number 4. No. Number 16 from Edina is going in the box. Kevin Enrique just kind of put his stick out there. I don't think he really meant to trip him. But that makes Edina short-handed. Osseo on the power play with 12:45, leading 3-1. Advantage Osseo Maple Grove right now. Osseo controls the puck at center ice. Now they lose it. Edina trying to get it out of the zone, but they can't. Osseo is chasing it. Picked up by the defenseman down there by Edina. Now they hold it behind the boards, behind the net. Now it goes down to the far side corner. Osseo trying to set it up, brings it out to the defenseman. He slides it over to the other defenseman. Here's a shot, save Wartleman, off his glove and into the net. So we'll have a whistle. And the goaltender, Jack Weinecke for Osseo, skating around in the near corner, hoping his team can put in a power play goal here to give them a 4-1 lead. And I'm sure Edina would like a shorthanded goal. 12:16 here in the second period. Enrique's in the penalty box. He has a minute 25 left to sit. Osseo controls the puck out to the defenseman. He slides it down to the far side circle, back up to the top of the blue line, down to the circle on the left side. Controlled the puck there. That's slid across the slot. Picked back up by Osseo on the far side. Top of the blue line now. They're working the puck around, trying to find that lane. Now on the near side, tries to get a shot off, but that's blocked by one of the Edina players. Picked back by Osseo. Shot, it goes wide to the right. Wartleman was right on it, but it went wide right. Osseo still controls the puck on the near side, back up high in the blue line. Down on the far side circle. A shot! Wortleman with the save. Puck behind the net, picked up by Osseo. And he's in the circle, and he'll get it back high on the defenseman. Faber is playing high on the blue line. He tried a slap shot. That was blocked. Now it came back out to him. He dumps it back to the circle. Gets it slid back to him. Now the puck is picked up by number 10 for Osseo, Cal Thomas. Cal Thomas, also a newscaster for CNN. Osseo controls the puck, and Wortleman tries to save it, but can't. Picked up by the United defenseman. He wraps it around, and it looks like we have a whistle, and it looks like the net was moved. And it was, and the referee will put it back. Enrique still has 9 seconds to sit in the box. It's 10:54 in the second period. Our score is 3-1. Osseo Maple Grove leads the Edina Hornets. Face-off controlled by Osseo. Osseo dumps it in the zone, chased by number 8, the defenseman. For Edina, he gets it up the board, and Enriquez is out of the box. He shoots over to the player's box as the puck goes into neutral ice, picked up by number 3, Zick. Zick dumps it into the zone, and this will be picked up by number 22, Owen Davis. Owen Davis gets it over into the far corner. Now the Hornets trying to clear the zone. They do just outside the blue line. And we're having a fight for the puck just inside, right in front of the penalty box where Enriquez just got out of. And we're back and forth, and finally Osseo dumps it back in the zone. That was number 3, Zick. The Hornets pick up the puck. Oh, we're going to have an icing call. He tried to get it to number 19 for Edina. Borst from number 22, Owen Davis, but they couldn't quite make the connection. And we have an icing call. Face-off will be on the blocker side, the right side of Wortleman, on the far near side circle. 10:04 on the clock in the second period. And you're listening to EdinaTourney.com live. Puck is dropped by the referee. Edina controls it, wrapped around by the defenseman. And now they get it up to the winger, who dump it into the Osseo zone. And Lund is trying to hang on to the puck and loses it. Osseo's number 6 picks it up. Chris Keenan, he slides it over, and it's dumped in by the Osseo Maple Grove team down on the corner, wrapped around by the defenseman from Edina. Now the Hornets trying to get it out of their zone. Back and forth. Now down in the corner. They'll throw it around the net now, and that's picked up by number 10, Nicholas Williams. He slides it over to his partner. Oh, I can't remember his number 9 now. That's Riesemann. Riesemann with the puck. He'll slide it back over to Lund. Lund down in the corner of the winger. Trying to get a breakout going, but picked up by number 9, Osseo's Kyle Kukkonen. He breaks it up. Puck behind the net. Osseo gets it out in the slot, but nobody can gain control there. Turnaround shot, Nate Wortleman on the save. Big save. Osseo still in control out on the defenseman. The defenseman dumps it back in the zone. And Osseo doing a great job of controlling this puck. Dumps it back out to the defenseman here on the near side. And they're doing a great job of cycling this puck right now. Down on the far side. Edina not doing a very good job of covering the the defenseman right now. There's a shot high on the slot over Wortleman's shoulder. Goes wide of the net, and Wortleman was fortunate that puck didn't go in. And here come the Hornets. The Hornets try a centering pass, but it gets missed. Goes into the near side corner, picked up by number 5, Barbour, and he dumps it all the way down the ice. But it won't be an icing, touched by one of the Edina players. They try a breakout play on the far side. The winger picks it up. He can't get it under control. And now the puck gets loose, and it's picked up by number 7, Pejos. Pejos, a shot on net, loose puck. Oh, and they had a rebound shot. And they missed it. It went wide to the left of Weineke. Puck now down behind the net. Slid over to number 12. He'll try to break out the pass to number 7 for Osseo, Westman. Westman can't handle it, and it's picked up by Edina's number 16, Kevin Enriquez. Enriquez gets the puck up into neutral ice. Osseo picks it up. That's number 6. Chris Kerman. Kerman tries to take it all the way down the ice. Gets a shot on goal by Wortelman, and Wortelman will hang on to it, and we're going to have a face-off. 7:20 here in Edina, Minnesota. This is the PeeWeeAA, the Double A Championship. And Osseo leads Edina 3-1. Puck controlled by the Hornets, but then slapped up to the blue line, but then taken away by the Hornets. And they'll get it in the Osseo zone, but this is picked up by number 16, Faber. Faber, obviously, must be the brother number 14, the other Faber. And the puck wrapped around on the near side as the defenseman for Edina keeps it in. Bisson fighting for it, number 14. And there's Stone. Stone picks it up, and he wraps around the net, takes a shot, bounces off the goaltender. And the defenseman picks it up for Osseo, and he wrapped around the net. And that went all the way into the zone, picked up by the Hornets. Now the Hornets dump it up into neutral ice, picked up by number 12, Henry Nelson. Nelson dumps it into neutral ice, picked off by the Hornets. And the Hornets try to get something going, but the puck just kind of bouncing back and forth and bounces into the player's box over on the far side. Well, we'd like to listen to the music here in between whistles here at Edina, Minnesota. And the puck's dropped, controlled by Edina. Edina shoots it up, but picked up by one of the Osseo players, and he loses it, and that's picked up by number 10, Williams. And now we have a whistle. We're going to have a call for hooking. And it looks like number 22 from the Edina Hornets, Owen Davis, will go to the penalty box. So, the only two penalties in this game so far are by number 22, Owen Davis for Edina, and number 16, Enriquez. Osseo Maple Grove, no penalties. So 6 minutes left. Osseo Maple Grove once again on the power play. Osseo controls it. There's a shot from the point, broken up by the defenseman. Puck then is thrown to the far side corner. And Osseo in the high slot. Oh, what a play set up by Osseo. Missed the net wide, was in the slot, got it over to the right of the slot, fired away and missed the net. Now the puck at the top of the blue line. Faber fires a shot. That's deflected. And Faber gets the puck right back out to him. He slides it down to the top of the circle. There's a shot, and that gets deflected down into the corner. Osseo has a very good power play, able to work the puck around. Now they're in the far side corner. Now back behind the net. Top of the circle. Out to Faber. Faber down back to the left circle. Shot on goal. Wortelman on the save, and he hangs on to it, and we're going to have a whistle. A little Joan Jett on the air there for you. 5:12 in the period. Number 22 for Edina still sits in the penalty box. Davis, he's got 1:03 left. Face off in the Hornet zone. Controlled by Osseo. Slid over to the defenseman. Down in the far slot. Oh, Wortelman with a glove save. My, oh my, was he on top of that one. Nice reaction time. Nice glove. That's what coaches like to see. Osseo controls the face-off. There's a high flyer, and once again, Wortelman lays the glove on it. That was similar to the first goal that was scored, just kind of a lofty little thing that just kept on going, and Wortelman couldn't see it. Now another face-off in the high in the slot, lost by the Osseo player. Puck down in the corner. Now picked up by Osseo, coming around the net. They're trying to cycle it again. The puck is loose, dumped in by Osseo. Now on the far defenseman, he slides it over to the other defenseman. He fakes a slap shot, slides it back over. A shot on net. Oh, and it gets by Wortelman between his legs. Poor Wortelman was on top of it, but just couldn't squeeze it together. And Osseo takes a 4-1 lead on a power play goal. 4:31 in the second period. Oh my, that's gotta hurt just a little bit. I believe that goal was scored by number 15, Sam Jacobs, but we'll check it for you. So 4-1, Osseo leads the Hornets here. Well, that was Henry Nelson. Number 12, I was wrong. It wasn't number 15. Henry Nelson, and that was a power play goal. So they took advantage of that situation. So 4:25 to go here in this PeeWeeAA championship. Face-off just in the circle of the blue line, controlled by Osseo. Osseo dumps it into neutral ice. They can't control it. Edina gets it back in. Now Osseo picks it back up. Puck just going round and round. Now kept in by the Hornets. DeVoe has it. He puts a centering pass. Oh, and it's in the net! It's in the net! DeVoe got it into the number 7, I believe. Not Cade Westman. He plays for Osseo. But Pejos, I believe, the puck kind of went off the defenseman and dribbled into the net as slow as could be by Weinke. And we'll double check that goal for you. So Edina with 4:06 cuts the lead 4-2. It was Pajo on the goal. Now Edina fired up, trying to get it back in the Osseo zone. It's just inside the blue line now. Trying to gain control. The defenseman wraps it around the net. Now number 21, Hatch, tries a centering pass, but that's picked up by number 9, Kukkonen. Kukkonen slides it up to his wing on the far side. He'll bring it in. A shot on Wartelman. Wartelman hits it and goes way out high. And then the puck is dumped into the circle area. Now down to the boards in the circle. Osseo trying to break it out. He drops it back down to the defenseman. He tries to get it back up to the top, and Edina gains control. Now they come into the Osseo zone, and we're going to have a whistle here, and I believe we have another penalty. And this time, it won't be Edina. It'll be Osseo Maple Grove in the penalty box. And I believe that's number 5, John Barbour. So Edina with an opportunity here to cut the lead to 4-3 on a power play with 3:11 here in the second period. Face-off will be here in the near side circle, controlled by Osseo. They'll take a slap shot, wrap it around to the net. That'll be, the defenseman can't quite keep it in. Picked up by Osseo. Osseo in the Edina zone takes a shot, loses the puck. Wartelman gets another shot, makes the save, and Edina breaks it up here on the near side. Over on the winger now, he'll bring it in and across the blue line. He'll cross the circle, down in the corner. He'll hang on to the puck. That's Lindberg. Lindberg slides it out to the defenseman. Now back down to Lindberg. They're cycling the puck around. Slides it over to the far defenseman, Williams. He gets it into the slot area, and the puck is bouncing around. Osseo does clear it out of the zone. Just barely over the blue line. Williams picks it up for Edina. He slides it to center ice. And here comes Edina. Oh, he loses the puck. That's Borst. Borst behind the net, slides it over, and they dump it out to the defenseman. The defenseman over to the near side defenseman. He slides it down in the corner to Lindberg. Lindberg with the puck. Lindberg back out to number 4, Hicks. Hicks back to Lindberg in the slot. Oh, he can't quite pull the trigger. Borst just couldn't pull the trigger. And Weinke on the save for that one. Boy, if Borst could have pulled the trigger, that sure could have helped Edina. 52 seconds left in the penalty to number 5's Osseo Maple Grove Barbour. 2:03 on the clock, and Osseo Maple Grove leads Edina 4-2. Puck in the Edina zone, or Osseo zone, wrapped around the net on the near side boards, and Osseo was able to clear it all the way down with 38 seconds left here in the penalty. Oh, and Boardman, I'm not sure what happened there. The puck made a weird bounce off the boards where the Zamboni comes out. And Wartelman jumps on the puck, and we have a whistle with 1:45. 35 seconds left in the penalty box. And I don't know what it is about every hockey rink, but the doors by the Zamboni always have this funky deal. weird bounces, weird things happen, and sometimes to the advantage of the home team because they know what's going on. Anyways, we have a face-off. It's dumped into the Edina zone. 1:30 left here in the first period. Edina will control it. It's 19 seconds left in the penalty to Barbour. Edina across the line. On the far side, bringing it behind the net, down in the near side corner, slide out to the defenseman. The defenseman to the far defenseman. He'll get it down in the corner, and he'll slide it back out to the defenseman. Now back down to the corner. That's number 17, Stone with it. Stone out to the defenseman. There's a shot blocked by traffic. Wrapped around here on the near side boards, and we're at full strength for Osseo. 5-on-5. Edina controls the puck, and we're under 1 minute here in the second period in Edina, Minnesota. And you're listening live on EdinaAttorney.com. Mike Ross with you, and I'll be with you in the next game. Osseo trying to keep it in the zone, but now they gain control back and they dump it in, and they're just going to call it intentional offsides, I believe. And we're going to have a face-off all the way down to the right side of Weinke. So here we go. 41.6 seconds on the clock. 4-2 our score. Osseo leads Edina. Edina could use a goal here going into the third period at the end of this second period. Here's the face-off, controlled by Osseo. They slap it around to the near side boards, and it's picked up by number 13, Reller with it, still with the puck, tries in the slot area, shot, and they score! I believe Reller got it to his winger, kind of bounced off Wartleman right back to Reller, and he put it in the net. It's 5-2. So we'll get the official scoring on that. But Reller brought it all the way down the ice, slid it to his partner. Partner gave it back to him as it bounced off Wartleman. And with less than 30 seconds, and Reller is the scorer on that. And that was from Munson, his player. And Wartleman falls on the puck here as we drop down to 10.9 seconds on the clock. 5-2 our score. Osseo with a pretty good lead here, but we got another period coming up in Edina, Minnesota. And when you're playing in Edina, Minnesota just isn't going to give up. Some people watch hockey, some people play games on their phones. The lady next to me is playing games on her phone. So, we'll have another face-off on the far side down in the Edina zone. And we got a whistle. So I thought maybe we were going to have a penalty, but not going to happen. So they'll reface it. Pucks drop. Clock winding down. Slow! Man, they try to throw it through the slot. Nobody was there, and that ends the period. Our score right now is 5-2 after 2 periods, and I believe they're going to resurface the ice. And I just want to remind you that after this game, our next game will be the Edina Greed team, who was 4-0, and they'll be playing Wyzetta, who's 4-0, in the Bantam B1 Championships. So you want to stick around here on EdinaAttorney.com because we got all the best games. And we're going to take a break after this second period, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. And again, our score here, Osseo Maple Grove 5 and Edina 2. So we'll see you when we come back. And welcome back live in Edina, Minnesota. Here we're Osseo Maple Grove and Edina are playing for this PeeWeeAA championship. We're in the third period. Osseo Maple Grove leads Edina 5-2. Edina will be down here in the near side. Now Andrews is in the net, number 30 for Edina. Osseo will be down in the far end. They're in the dark jerseys, red trim. Edina in the white jerseys. Oh, I guess it is. I'm colorblind, so, I thought that they were wearing black and red. That's black and green, correct? We're starting the third period here. Puck controlled by Edina. Edina down in the zone. A shot on net. Henneke slides that to the far side. Picked up by Osseo, and the action is fast here to get things started. Here comes Faber. Faber from the high circle. On the near side, a shot saved by the goaltender, number 30 from Edina, Andrews. And Edina loses the puck at the blue line. Picked up by Osseo. We got a 2-on-2. Puck brought in the near side boards. A shot and a save by Andrews, who snapped that with the glove like something Derek Jeter would do. Wow, what a glove. Face off here in the near side circle. Puck bouncing around. Nobody's quite got control of it. Now it's slid over to the far corner. Osseo holding it against the boards out to the defenseman. He shot on net. That goes wide. Puck rings around, comes to the boards. There's Wesselman fighting for it. Or Reisman, who's got a goal. And it's picked up by Edina's Enriquez. Enriquez loses the puck. Osseo, there should have been a trip. Oh, now they're going to call it. Number 6 from Osseo picked up the puck. Hernan got tripped by Bison. And now Osseo Maple Grove back on the power play with 13:55 in the third period. That's the third penalty on Edina today. Osseo with 1. Puck high at the blue line, and they do a great job of sliding that puck around. Puck picked up, and now up to the blue line, back down here in the circle. Slid down in the corner. Faber, and it's picked off by Edina, and they slide it down the ice. That was Pejos who did that. Now it's down in the Osseo Maple Grove. We got a little tussle, but the puck is loose, and it's picked up by Osseo. Brought up across the red line. Osseo's number 8, Janicki, controlling the puck here in the near side boards. He slides it to the defenseman. Now he slides it down. That'll go around the net. Picked up by number 16, Elias. And Edina sends it all the way down the ice. And the goaltender, Janicki, will just hang on to it, and we'll have a face-off. 1:07 left in the power play as Bison sits in the penalty box for Edina. 13:01 on the clock, and Edina better get busy if they want to tie this game up in this PeeWeeAA championship. You're listening live on EdinaTourney.com. My name is Mike Ross. Glad to be with you this afternoon. Like to remind you the next game will be the Bantam B1 championship, where Edina Green will take on Wyzetta. Osseo controls the puck, brings it up on the near side boards, dumps it in. Picked up by number 4, Colby from Edina. He tries to wrap it around, but nobody's there, and Osseo gets the puck. And they're on the power play for another 40 seconds. Osseo with the puck, trying to cycle it around on the far side, but they can't quite get control of it yet. Now dumped back in the corner. There's nobody there except the Edina player, number 5 for Edina. Richardson wraps it around, but that's picked up by Osseo. Oh, there's a check! And we're going to have a penalty. Oh, my, was that a check. Wow. Dumped him like a wheelbarrow full of dirt, out of control. That'll be Richardson, number 5, going to the box. So now we'll have a 5-on-3. 18 seconds left in the penalty to number 14, Bison. So Osseo's got to be loving this with 12:13 left here in the third period. and they lead 5-2 over Edina. Number 9 will take the face-off. Kukkonen for Osseo Maple Grove against number 19, Jackson Borst. On the near side circle, the 5-on-3 ready. Referee drops the puck, controlled by Osseo, out to the top of the circle. That's Faber. Faber slides it over. Now he gets it back. He slides it to the high circle. Shot saved by, not Wortelman, but by the goaltender from Edina, Andrews. Back out to Faber at the blue line. He'll just send it in. Oh, and almost put in the net by number 8 as he slid it over to number 9, Kukkonen. And there's a shot on that save. Andrews' puck goes behind the net. Now it comes to the near side corner, and Edina Williams. Sounds like a realty company. Oh, they both are, Edina and Williams Kelly. But anyways, Edina gets it all the way down the ice. Osseo is starting to bring it up the ice in the neutral zone. Slides into the Edina, comes back behind the net, slapped around the boards by number 10, Williams. And it's stopped at the blue line by number 12, Nelson for Osseo. And Osseo controls the puck. They'll send it back in with a shot on net. Andrews saves that one and glides it over to his right side. And Osseo with it in the corner. And we're at only a man short now for Edina's. Osseo tries to cycle the puck out to the defenseman, slides it over. He comes down, tries a shot, but it gets blocked by the Edina player, Borst. Back out to the point, winds up, fakes it, slides it over to the other defenseman. He slaps it into the gut of Andrews, and Andrews hangs on for the Edina Hornets. So 30 seconds left to number 5 from Edina, who sits in the box, Jack Richardson. And now we got another penalty, number 22, Owen Davis got sent to the box, and I'm not sure for what. So we're back to 5-on-3 for 30 seconds at 10-4-32. So, Borst going off the ice. This will be number 12, Lindbergh, taking his place. He'll take the face-off against number 13, Reller. And Edina controls the puck and sends it all the way down the ice. Osseo Maple Grove has a 5-on-3 advantage for another 15 seconds. And they bring it up the ice on the far side. He stops at the circle, dumps it off to one of his players. Now he slides it to him in the point, winds up. Oh, he tried to slide it, but the player Williams, number 10 from Edina, was there, and he puts it all the way down the ice. Now it's 5-on-4 as the penalty is over for Edina. Now they're just a man short as Davis still in the box for another minute and 13 seconds. Edina with the puck down on the far side, trying to get a shorthanded goal. There's a shot on goal and blocked by Winnicky. Controlled by Edina right now at the blue line. There's a lofty shot. That goes high and wide, but it was offsides. And we're going to have a face-off outside the blue line. 58 seconds left in the penalty. 9:39 on the clock in the third period. Osseo Maple Grove leads Edina, Minnesota. And the puck about ready to get dropped here. Controlled by Osseo. In their own zone right now, trying to break it out. Now they'll bring it across the red line and dump it in. This will go around the net into the far corner. Again, Osseo on the power play. Puck comes back to the near corner, and they'll fight for it. That's picked up by number 8, Janicki. He tried to get it out to his defenseman, but it went all the way down in the Osseo zone. Now Osseo will try to break it out of their zone. Behind the net is the defenseman. He'll bring it up to his winger. Winger up to center ice. Picked up by number 8, Janicki. Janicki sliding it to the defenseman, and they go back and forth. Now Janicki over to the other defenseman. He slides it down to the winger. Back to the defenseman. High in the slot. Shot. The blue line blocked by the defenseman. Number 16, Enriquez, slides the puck into neutral ice. And it's in the Edina zone as they go to full strength. We're back to 5-on-5. 8:30 left here in the game. Osseo with the puck. Bringing it up the ice is Janicki. Janicki takes a shot, hits the crossbar. Excuse me, that was number 9, Kukkonen. Oh, I don't think Andrew saw the puck that time. Puck, we got our hands up, no icing. Puck picked up by Enriquez for Edina. He slides it up to his winger, number 11, Johnny DeVoe. DeVoe trying to get it up ice into the Osseo zone and does. Now picked up by number 4, Hicks. Hicks slides it around the boards up to the blue line now. And that pass is picked up by, intercepted by Richardson for Edina. They send it back down. Osseo with it inside their blue line. They'll try to get it back up and intercepted by Richards again. He'll just dump it into neutral ice. Now Osseo, they're just kind of back and forth here for a little bit. Now Osseo finally dumps it in the Edina zone. And it's on the far side, just outside the blue line. That's number 14, Bisson with it. Bisson trying to come it in, centers it. Oh, and Haneke with a save. And then he glides it over to the near side boards. Comes all the way down to the Edina zone. And that's number 4 picking it up, Colby. Colby dumps it into neutral ice, picked up by Osseo. And Osseo across the red line and dump it in. No icing. Number 4, Colby will pick it up in the corner. He's harassed over there by by Janicki. Janicki fighting for it in the corner. Faber gets involved. Now number 7, Pejos picks it up for the Hornets, and they get it out into neutral territory. They lose it, picked up by number 16, Alias. Alias dumps it into the Edina zone. Now Edina trying to get it out. Picked up by Ramsey. Ramsey tries to dump it up the boards, but Faber's right there to disrupt that. Faber with the puck. Now he loses it down to number 9, Kukkonen. Kukkonen drops it off to number 8, Janicki. Janicki with the puck here in the near corner, and they're trying to get the cycle going. Janicki with it. Tries to stuff it on the near side of the net. Faber's there. And it's a loose puck, but the referee blows the whistle, and we're going to have a face-off. 6:11 left in this game in the third period. Your PeeWeeAA championship, where Osseo Maple Grove leads Edina 5-2 right now. Our next game right after this will be Edina Green versus Wayzata right here on EdinaTourney.com. Face-off on the near side circle here to the left of Andrews. Referee backs up a couple players out to the point for Osseo. Osseo, a shot blocked, but he gets it right back and dumps it in the corner. They'll fight for it behind the net now. Number 7, Westman for Osseo trying to get control of it. Edina sends it out into neutral ice, picked up by number 10, Thomas. Thomas loses the puck, picked up by Edina. They dump it in the zone and no ice. Now Thomas wraps around the near side boards to his winger, takes a goofy bounce. It's at the high blue line. They try to shot, but it's deflected by traffic. Now Thomas hammers a slap shot, but that's intercepted by Edina. They slap it back in. Edina trying to get something going here with 5:30 left in the third period. And Osseo gets it out of the zone just as Edina looked like they might have something going. And, here comes Edina right back. They dump it in the zone. Number 15 chases the puck. Lund is in the corner. He's checked off the puck. Now Osseo gets it up on the near side boards. Across the red line, losing the puck. Number 16 is there to pick it up, and that is number 16, Enriquez. And the puck is going to be dumped in the zone by Osseo as Enriquez lost the puck, and the Osseo player shot it down the ice, and we got icing with exactly 5 minutes to go. I got to tell you, in between periods, I went out to the lobby area where they have the 3 rinks together, and it's like a little city out of there, and you got to ask directions where to go. It's kind of like driving down here. It's like NASCAR. Us people from up north aren't used to that traffic, putting it in a higher gear and going. But anyways, the face-off is down in the Osseo zone. They get control. They dump it in. That's chased and hustling. Boy, was he hustling, but not just a little bit short was number 9 for Osseo, Kukkonen. So they call icing, and we're going to go back down to the Osseo zone. Edina's got to make something happen here quick. 4:52 on the clock. The crowd gathering, because you never know what's going to happen in these situations. Anything can happen fast. Lucky bounce, a good pass, a bad save, a bad rebound. You just never know in the game of hockey. So we're going to have a face-off now as the whistle blows deep down in the territory of the Edina Hornets. That'll be on the corner right here by the broadcast booth to the left of Andrews. And the puck is out to the defenseman. Oh, it gets across the blue line, and number 11 almost had a breakaway for Edina, DeVoe. But it was broken up by Faber just at the last second. He just slapped the puck. So we have it offsides, and we'll have a face-off. And Osseo dumps it in on net on Andrews, and Andrews hangs on to the puck. He tried to slide it, but the referee decided that he hung on to it too long and blew the whistle. So we'll have Osseo changing lines right now. And we got Borst and Reller on the face-off. Ready to go here with 4:32. Puck is dropped. In the corner, fighting for it, that's Enriquez. Enriquez drives it up the near side boards. Lindbergh tries to get to it, but the Osseo defenseman picks it up, Reller, but then he loses it, and Edina picks it back up and bringing it down. And there's a shot on goal by number 19, Borst, but Winicky slides that to the far side, near side. Far side, near side. It's far down there, but near side on the broadcast booth. So terminology, folks, I'm learning. And we have a whistle as the puck goes into the crowd. So we'll get a new puck. Both teams changing. We have 3:54 on the clock. Some kind of wonderful on the announcer's booth, or the announcement speakers. And we're getting ready for the face-off. Down in the far circle to the right of us. Puck's controlled by nobody right now. It's kind of floating around Osseo's blue line. Now DeVoe picks it up for Edina. He goes down on the board. Slides it into the net. Save Weineke. Puck goes back down in the corner. There's a little bit of a mess going on down there. Can't quite see with the reflection of the glass. Now the puck comes out behind the net. Osseo's breaking out of their zone. Goes into neutral territory. The Edina defenseman falls. Here comes a shot on net. Andrews, a save, goes wide. That was number 8 for the Maple Grove. Janicki just couldn't get it. And Edina comes right back down the ice. There's a shot on that. Reflects off the shoulder of Weineke. And the puck is down in the corner, and someone lost their stick. And Osseo wraps it around the net, picked up by the Edina player. He's over on the far side circle. A shot on net, and it's held by Weineke. They're slapping at it, and the whistle's blown. So 2:55 is what we got remaining on the clock in this game. And Edina really needs to make something happen here. They switched goaltenders. Our starting goaltender for Edina was Wartleman. And they switched up in the third period, and now it's Andrews. Face-off is dropped. Puck bouncing around. Osseo trying to get it out of their zone, but Edina kind of hanging in there. Now Osseo gets it out. As it comes to neutral ice, now it's dumped into the Edina zone. That's number 7. Westman chasing the puck. Out to the point. He'll dump it back down in the corner to Westman. Now picked up by number 3, Zick. Zick back to Westman. Now to the point. He loses it, and the Edina Hornets put it in neutral ice. Osseo gets it. They dump it into the zone. We're down to almost 2 minutes and 15 seconds here in the third period. Can Edina make it happen? Williams with the puck. Loses it. Now they give it right back to him. He goes in. He's across the blue line. Loses the puck. Picked up by Osseo. They slap it off the boards just over the blue line. Now they're fighting for the puck. The puck goes to the defenseman for Osseo. And here comes Osseo Maple Grove, dumping it into the zone. Picked up by the defenseman. Now Ramsey on the near side. Boards can't handle it. Zick trying to fight for the puck. Ramsey, Lund holding each other against the boards. That's also number 15, Jacobs, in there. Now the puck comes out. Goes to the far defenseman for Osseo. He'll just throw it down, wrap it around the boards. Now we're right back where we started on the near side. Lund with the puck. Lund trying to get something done. He's checked off the puck by the Osseo player, Jacobs, and they fight for the puck. Now it gets zoomed out, and we're going to have an icing call as Lund threw it down the ice. 1 minute, 18 seconds on the clock. It looks like Osseo Maple Grove is going to win this PeeWeeAA championship. Don't want to speak too soon, but experience does tell me that it doesn't look good for Edina. And we have the face-off. Puck is dumped into the corner here. Chased by Edina's number 9, Reisman. Reisman loses the puck to the Osseo player, Janicki. Now Janicki loses the puck. Picked up by Enriquez. Enriquez gets it up to Lindberg. Lindberg brings it up on the near side boards. Tries a shot on net, but that's deflected by the defenseman's stick. We're under a minute. We're at about 45 seconds. There's a shot on net. Janicki with a save. Cleared by the defenseman for Osseo. And it's all the way down in the Edina zone. Picked up by Enriquez. Enriquez slides it over to his partner. And he slides it into neutral ice, and nobody can control the puck. Now Enriquez picks it up. He dumps it in the zone, but Osseo throws it right back in. And this is going to be an icing call against Osseo. So with 22.8 seconds, we'll have an icing call. You're listening to EdinaTourney.com. Mike Ross with you. Glad you've joined us. Another game right after this one. Edina Green versus Wayzata. Because Osseo Maple Grove beat Wayzata yesterday. Puck drop. Quick shot by Edina. That gets high off the glass. And now they're over on the far side boards by the circle wrestling. Looks like a rugby match. And there they go. Sticks digging, trying to hold against the puck as Osseo. And the clock ticks down. And we're going to have a horn. And at the horn, Janicki makes the save. And that's the end of the game, folks. Your PeeWeeAA champions are Osseo Maple Grove, who have defeated the Edina Hornets in Edina, Minnesota this afternoon, which was our 1:30 game. And that'll end things here on EdinaTourney.com. Again, our final score of this PeeWeeAA championship game, Osseo Maple Grove 5, the Edina Hornets 2.